Oh my goodness. I am like so dead today. That was one of those like weather days where all my old injuries. Oh, I guess I'm like some new ones. Or acting up and I literally I mean I did some stuff around the house. Like we had to do some prep and stuff like that. But like I didn't turn the lights on in my room. And I kept the it's been hot so I've kept the curtains closed. So the room stays cooler. But I just didn't want to turn the lights on. So I was in my room in the darkness on the computer like a scrub. To be honest, like I'm not gonna lie, I don't even think I'd use them if I get them anyway. Like realistically. Also, oh, I don't know if you saw someone put on Reddit that GameWith finally put out their ratings for wait, why are we here? Oh right, because I was doing side quests. Let me make sure there's no side quests in any of those spots. Put out their ratings for the two gacha characters. Kurapika was given 9.7, Corolla was given a 9.8. Man, 9.8 in Dark. Like, I know he's good. I just don't know where the fuck to use him. Because, like, I don't want to put him in, like, I don't feel like using him in in,
I've got to start hunting for bloodbeat.
uh, in my Magna 3 Chev, like, team is a good idea.
It's all or nothing.
But, like, he's definitely not very good for Horus. Because Horus, you need to be OGing all the time. So I'm kind of at a loss. Because apparently he's like really, really busted with Indala. Because he's a pretty good battery. And then he does Toxicosis. So I feel like I should do like Kengo, Indala,
Wait. We can't let that
Lich,
happen.
and him.
I swear,
But I don't know where to like where I would use that team comp. Because like Kurapika, I think the only spot I'd use him in would be Siete. But even then, I don't think hidden by himself is actually going to make it any better than what I already have since I have Frau. See 9.8 performance, stuff you saw. Flexibility of the extra MC skill pushing him up more or not. Yeah, I was kind of surprised that he got a 9.8. But at least on Reddit, a lot of people were reporting that even when he doesn't Ogi, he was really competitive with damage in Dark. So I don't know if this just like we're just not seeing the videos. The because like Game with put him at S all the way across the board, while Kurapika, I'm mistaken, lost was got a B in I think farming, whatever the first category is. But like if it was because of the flexibility for the MC skills, he wouldn't have gotten S across the board. He would have just been like a bunch of other characters where in like high level raids they're really good, but they're not that great anywhere else. So I don't know. I guess we'll have to see what the Kami one comes out with.
Oh, we meet again. There's a creepy lost up that.
So yeah. I think part of it might just be from the fact that like might just because he happens to pair well into dark characters that are good right now. Because like the biggest thing is, aside from, it's like, because like the MC skills are like not bad, but like for instance in Dark, I think the only real skills he's using is gonna be the Chaos Ruler one and the Doctor one for the most part.
Come to think, maybe.
Because I don't think Dark has a really strong like positional character that matters enough to swap your MC around. Since Dark, a lot of the power comes from the characters still in that element. But yeah, I'm not sure why they rated it too highly. All I know is that at least on the Reddit post, like people seem to be in agreement that Corello is like a 9.8. So I guess they know something I don't know. I guess we're out of the loop. Okay. Go exploit the other area. We can't. We have to get the thingy from this area to finish that side quest. Above us. That is above us, isn't it? Yeah. Hard to fucking tell because this map doesn't have elevations very nicely put. But I'm curious if it's just the fact that like I think aside from Cosmos, right? He doesn't really fit too nicely in most of the other raids. You'll see people use Dark a lot. Because I feel like he's not very, like, at least not with the lineup that was put from some of the videos I've seen. To be fair, I think the only one I've really seen is Wins. I don't think I've seen anybody else use him than the Magna 3 Chev. Everybody else I've seen is using him in the Cosmos raid. But I really don't think he's that good in the Chev raid. I mean, he could be. I don't know. I haven't seen too much on it. Wait, is that the plane that like one? What the fuck? I didn't know it was that high. I saw that it was like chance to deal plane damage after normals. I didn't think it'd be all that high because considering how low they usually do plane damage numbers, I hadn't looked at the wiki. That's insane. I guess I'll get that if I didn't get it already. That's ridiculous. 1.3 plane damage. Back in my day, we had to use a special sword on Swordmaster, just have Sarasa or Christmas Recom. Now they're just gonna let a... Oh my fucking god, what is that fucking combo? Love that goes through block for no fucking reason. He's not even a boss, and he can just go through block. Well, he has a 10%. 10% is huge for 1.3. 1.3 playing, 10% chance. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. It's like, what's the chance for the characters that have the whole, like, one-turn cut to skills? I think that's, like, lower than that, no? And they're just giving him a 10% chance to basically get something that's equivalent to some characters, like, skill. I mean, to be fair, well, I would be I'd be alright with it if it wasn't a collab character. If it was like a regular character, I'd be like, it's fine.
That's quite a view.
But the fact that that's on a collab character is
Yeah.
ridiculous.
I think I'm beginning to understand why people take up hiking as a hobby.
It's just like before. Nicola, what could have brought you all the way out here?
You... weren't you turned to ash? Stay alert. This could be a trap.
Nicola, is that really you? Are you
Shot happened
trying
once
to
for sure,
tell
and
me
once
something?
Cosmo. Yeah. Been watching all the videos too, and stuff like that for a while. I don't
He
know.
vanished.
Happened more than one
What the
time.
hell was that?
I mean, like, with a 10% chance, like, I'd imagine it probably happened a handful of times throughout the entirety.
Oh,
A vestige.
then are his memories
He put out a blood
inside?
crystal. That could not be, like, the greatest feeling. Just grabbing it and just having it, like, stab your hand. That has to hurt like a mother every time.
Each successor has the ability to manifest their crypt in the form that will best suit them. What will you choose for yours, Nicola?
Well, if it's my choice, I want something cool. Like a giant robot that fights evil.
I'd suggest a place that puts your heart at ease.
A place where I can relax? Okay, I've got it.
Yeah, I'm curious if with Game with putting the video out,
So
more
when I
people will
become
try
a
it if they got them.
successor, can I use my power to make a copy of myself? Mia may look tough, but I know she gets lonely. I think she'd be really sad if she knew I was gone.
I'm sorry, but no. The relics are simply too dangerous. The more you use their power, the greater the risk of frenzy. And maintaining a duplicate of yourself would be far too much of a strain. I'm afraid I cannot allow it. Besides that, your crypt will block any transmissions from the world outside. Even if your duplicate was with your sister, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't share any of its experiences with her. Here it is. This place is your battlefield successor.
Okay then, I'm off to fight.
You're the bravest fighter we have.
We hate ledges here.
I pray
True.
that you have a long,
Ledges are my
peaceful
arch
rest.
nemesis. What's up, Fluffle? Oh, also I stand by my statement
Jack,
that Evangelion collab should have been Gundam. You could argue that it's partly biased because I've never watched Evangelion. All I know is apparently blue hair girl is best girl, other girl is the bitch, and what's his face is a baby. Should have been Gundam. Even though, from what I understand, Evangelion is still like incredibly popular.
Nicola, a successor.
What if it was a Maple Story collab? That'd probably be indifferent.
Up until
The only
now,
reason I'd say the
all
Evangelion should
the
be
time
Gundam is
I
because
was
they're
with
both like,
Nicola, it was just a copy
I guess like,
he made
actually I don't
against.
even know Evangelion. I just see big mechs. They're
That
big
means
alien mech looking
when I
things.
awakened
There's
as a
two mech
revenant,
things. So I'm like,
he was
mecha
already-
should have been Gundam.
I see. That does explain it. That's why he didn't get better after taking the blood beads.
I don't know, Maple Story is like one of those games I'll watch like other
The
people
two
play,
of us,
but every time I ever
we
tried to
were
get into it, I
always
just
together.
couldn't.
We were always going to stay together. And now, after all this time, I didn't know. I never even suspected.
I mean, that was kind of the point.
Poor Nicola was alone this whole time.
I think we'll find him farther up ahead. Let's go
Well,
see him.
now we definitely
That's
have to
why we're
find all
here,
the
right?
memories. Gotta repair all the vestiges. I will say, whatchamacallit, Maple Story has some pretty cool looking NPCs, from what I remember. For some of the classes. I think there was like a pirate looking one that was kind of sick. Who was I watching? Was it Yuki or was it Kai Kai who I was watching that did a decent amount of Maple? I think it was Yuki. Yeah, because she would have like in a corner Maple Story while doing some stuff. Alright, so there's another one of those bastards down there. Should have used the bush because we're low on healing. We'll have to double back though so we can find. Well, we'll wait for trying to find the all the other flowers, the mapping flowers for when we get closer to the boss. Oh shit. Okay, that's good. I'm glad there's no like weird weather gauge thing. Can miss me with that stupid dragon spine freeze gauge that they put in fucking Genshin. There's a lot of classes. Yeah. I know that was like one of the big draws for Maple Story was the sheer amount of classes they ended up adding over time. And I think if the controls were slightly different, I probably would have gotten into it. Oh, he did. Because I did, for a while, I had a pretty decent little stint with Ragnarok. There was a... My crew in Granblue wanted to do, like, I don't know what caused it. They wanted to do, like, Ragnarok online. And one of them found a private server. or something. I don't remember if it was private server or something that was like more towards like the classic Ragnarok Online, like when it first came out. And I think I was like the one person who just kept going at it the whole time. Like a lot of them gave up. Like I think like 2-3 weeks in. I think I still played it for like a couple months. Not like super crazily, but I was definitely logging in a couple times a week. Level my what did I do? The mountain one. The mountain one with the spear. I forget what the class's names are. I could aim probably. He would have been dead a while ago. Yeah, because of that stupid brawler bastard over there, I've decided to just forego blocking on for the most part and go for dodge rolls. I'm assuming he's probably like one of the only. To be fair, the only time he was going through the block was when he was in his ice mode thing. I love how she's like sniping the dog that's like off in Narnia, but just not paying attention to the one that's laid down next to it. Oh my god, that's a load of shit. What? He wasn't even hitting. Okay, game. Okay, game. These guys are actually kind of just full of shit. Did he summon another one? Oh no, it was just... Yeah, it was doing it. What if I just take this? And then we just leave. Why don't we just take that and then just leave? Because I'm pretty sure he's designed to basically counter the way I play the game, which is not using any of the like the Icar stuff. Mildly annoying, but is what it is. What is there? There's loot back there. I think from, yeah, the guy that we killed here. We can get rid of this comment that Kamigami apparently rated 9.5. Flexibility, the MC skills, pushing up a couple notches in game width opinion. I feel like there has to be something else. Cause like 9.5 to 9.8, especially in Dark, is like huge. And I don't think the MC skills is enough to constitute that. Maybe if it was like 9.5 to 9.7 or even 9.6. But like 9.8 in Dark is borderline broken character. So like I feel like there's something else in their opinion that's making him. Though to be fair, recently there's been, well, yeah, no, actually recently I think there's been what was it? I think Summer Cassius, if I remember correctly, also had a pretty... It wasn't as bad of a disparity, but I think it was like a 0.2 difference between the two sites. This is the sucky part when you don't speak. Japanese, and you have to go off of your ratings, go off of the 2 Japanese sites. What does this look like? Yeah, the Garnet Splitter is definitely weaker. Oh, this is definitely not moveset that I like. Oh, so you can't actually see where those guys are. I was kind of curious if you could figure out where the dudes are. But I don't know. I will say though, it's kind of weird. It is kind of weird. I definitely don't rate him that high, personally. But then again, I also haven't used them, so. Those guys suck. I don't like dealing with them. So I don't really have a strong opinion on which one of them is right. Oh shit, he was one of those dudes. Oh, there is a path around. Yeah, I don't want to deal with those guys. These guys are such a pain. I'm good. Oh shit. Ah. So you stay the fuck over there, buddy. Oh shit. Oh, he's already dead. I'm also kind of curious if, like, game widths is more focused on what characters are strong, while Kami is more like just in general, just this is like trying to look at it a bit more objectively for like longevity's sake. Because I feel like Chrollo in Dark's current state has a lot of things that kind of just make him work good. Like he works well if you sandwich him with. Well, he works good with Kengo, he works good with Lich, and then he feeds into Ndala, who's a really strong character if you can get someone to feed her charge bar reliably. So I think that might bump up his score a bit for game width. You make something with him, just make some decent option for things. It's good numbers, man. So C skills, great types of allocation, good teams. Yeah, I already saw people losing their shit about that. Use a panic button for trigger, not prepare for. Oh right, yeah, because he has Percy's what is it? Percy's grovel thing, right? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't think he's like a 9.5. It's kind of funny because I don't realistically agree with either of the ratings. I don't think he's a 9.5. I don't think he's a 9.8. I think he's more like a 9.6. 9.6 and 9.7. Because I think like the real big thing that gets tied down is like kind of like what you're saying is just like what setups you can do. Because like all around he seems like, compared to the other characters that have been like him where they have like a lot of things in their kit, he seems like the one time they've done it right, or one of the few times they do it right, where it's like he's a jack of all trades, but he does decent enough in all of them that kind of just makes you want to use him. Yeah, I can't think of that. Because oftentimes they kind of miss the mark on those types of characters. I can't even begin how many times like we'll see a character and we'll look at their kit and we'll be like, well, their kit seems good, but there's like it does a lot of things, but nothing really like great that makes you want to use them, kind of deal. There's one more. Then there's Jack of all masters. Yeah, then there's Percy. Then there's Percy. Percy's like, I'm so surprised his kit went through like that. This guy's just preposterous. I remember the first time I saw it, I was like, ooh, I thought this was okay. I was like, oh, what? That didn't deal enough damage to kill it? I didn't think it was that tanky. Yeah, though, to be fair, I also, like, I mean, I guess, like, well, I don't know. I feel like Kurapika is, like, I think Kurapika is only a 9.7 in, like, higher end grids, though. Because he's, like, slowly murdering himself. Though he does kind of, like, heal himself. Actually, that remote. It's because of the buff. Because I'm sitting here being like, Summer Kambira did the same thing, but Summer Kambira, kind of like damage would stagnate. Well, him, as long as you're like ogieing a decent amount, he's stimming himself like a lot. Oh my god. Those Rolly dudes are one of the other reasons I tell you this game is like, if you're gonna play Code Vein and you've never played it before, go into it expecting like Neo 1 or 2 gameplay, not Dark Souls. In my opinion, it's a lot more Neo of wants to make you shit your pants and rage situation than it is Dark Souls. I was completely ready for something to pop out of there. Oh, the map actually shows you what things are... I could tell that this was one of those things. Get over there. Stupid. I told you you can get up here. I will say though, I refuse to oh shit. I will never get tired of that. I refuse to. Oh, is this already the boss arena? Holy shit, that was short.
I've been waiting. Please, spin a thread of memory for me.
We need part A and part D. Alright, so we gotta go back. He turns to himself, as long as he's always busted and get top list and big damage. Yeah, but I feel like for instance, if I gave like Kurapika to like a newer player and told him to go run Tiamat without like Magna 3s, his Kurapika probably kills himself faster than anything else. Like, it's probably like less of an issue now because you have more classes that can also help keep him alive. Like, if you pair him with Lumberjack, that's just extra healing. It keeps him from dying. But like, I'm just thinking from a standpoint of like, if you don't have a grid that can really give him enough HP where he's not just getting completely murdered by whatever is hitting him. Or if you have like a way to cover for him, which again, I feel like if you don't have some lineups, you're still gonna struggle. This dude. We need to see if we can find a oh wait, never mind, he's not gonna respawn ever. Oh no, I think he respawn. No, he doesn't respawn. He respawns if he doesn't have a flower. But just in general, because like I remember getting Summer Chimera a while back, which to be fair, like I think Summer Chimera doesn't have a way to keep herself as alive as nicely as Kurapika does. But it was just like she was really strong, but she was kind of hard to keep alive. And even just like regular situations. Or like for instance Summer Magus. Like Summer Magus probably now isn't too bad, but when I got her the first time she would just like I would watch other people use her and their Summer Magus was like surviving for at least like a good chunk of the fight, and then mine was dying like 10 turns in. Just cause my grid just didn't give her enough HP to offset her her damage ticks. I will say though, I know, or like I watched the wind video for Yugu with Killua. He was shitting out some damage. I don't know if it was just a case because of the Transcendent Nia though, but kind of makes me want to try using him on something. Probably like Bennu, like what you used. Pair him with Summer Chicken, just to get some use out of her. But yeah, I don't know. To be fair, I think like most of the characters they've been rating, I haven't fully agreed with. I always feel like their ratings for me are like 0.1 or 0.2 off. They don't quite line up with where I feel like they should be. But then again, I'm just a dumb casual. What the fuck do I know? Stupid extra defense while he's spinning nonsense. Oh. Oh my. Alright. No. See you later, nerd. What? Where's the thing? Oh, it was. Okay. See you later, nerd. Honestly, don't feel like dealing with that jackass. Okay. To be fair, I think like I still need to be up there though. I don't think of this way. You're such a good garbage. Didn't even have time to really like tell my brain what to do when he popped up. But I will definitely say that he's definitely easier to use than Chrollo. I think Chrollo literally needs like... I think if you don't have Vendala, Chrollo's like loses a lot of value. And if you're not gonna... Like if you don't have Vendala and you're not gonna use any of the MC skills that he gets, like I feel like he just loses a lot. In comparison to like Kurapika, who you can kind of just basically just toss in and he'll just shit out damage. What's the point of having that thing there? Hmm. Oh. What the? Okay, so we can come back down here after we beat. Just teacher use the free option for the new player. Had enough charge bar, and turn free back up to 200%. His eyes turned off. I need the HP for the first 200% bar. Turn his eyes on. Open your eyes, Kurapika, open your eyes. 250 boost to defense. So I stabilize him. I guess that's fair. Yeah, because like I know I've seen the, because like yeah, because I'm kind of just going off of other characters that kind of murk themselves, but they don't have like the tankiness that his buff gives him. And like yeah, there's the Saints and stuff now that provide feature he gives the boofs. I don't know. I blame like Summer Magus and Summer Kambira not so much, because Summer Kambira is actually like relatively chunky compared to Magus, but like Summer Magus was the more recent character I've used that kind of just murks herself into oblivion, even with Fediel. Yeah, I don't know. I will say the problem is I don't know what they're gonna do for for collab gotchas. Because the problem with like collab characters is that with the copyright shit, they don't have permanent access. Like, oh shit. He's actually like an incredibly annoying dude to fight. I don't even know why I got stuck on that. I was like stuck on invisible. On some like invisible thing. Just rolling there forever. Oh, that's not fair. Oh, there he goes. That's more like it. The real question is are these the new standards, or like is this just how it's gonna be now? Or there's at least like one character that's like pretty fucking good? Cause Jack from fucking Nejima is an incredibly solid character. And Corello is definitely like an upgrade. Like regardless of which rating you go for, Corello is definitely like an upgrade to whatever the Wind chick from the Nejima collab was. To be fair though, her kid just literally made no sense. I'm so tired of them making like characters that take aggro that have no way to like sustain themselves or just block damage. If she had the whole shtick of like capping damage to like 5,000 or something that most of the other like tanky characters have, it would have made sense, but I looked at her kit and I was like, this kit makes absolutely zero sense. Teacher the other day, left myself to flounder with the fire with his eyes now. I tossed the sword in to help with his heel going off. Trigger with his eyes up. 8? Oh shit. Yeah. AK per tick is kind of gross, actually. The fucking lock on is borderline useless sometimes. That move is so dumb. What the fuck was that? Oh shit. And she doesn't have the HP to heal me. Never mind, she did. Why is my character, like, refusing to sprint when I had stamina? I had, like, stamina, and I was holding the sprint button. My character is just like, no, I think I'll continue walking away from the thing trying to kill me when you're not debuffed at all. Like, I have no idea what the fuck just happened there. Also, those guys just... I think those are the first enemies in this game I ran into that literally are just dumb. Incredibly high tankiness. I don't know if it's just like incredibly high tankiness to my damage typing, but like they feel kind of just annoying. No, actually, are we done? I think I'm still running this blood code. Yeah. Not running the Atlas blood code. Have to force Shinji into the robot before he even starts. He just has like 300% bar that you have to fill up before he even does anything. He's just sitting there being a fucking useless. Also, to be fair, I'm curious how they're gonna handle that. Cause like, I don't know anything about the show because I've never really watched, but like the only characters I've ever heard anything about is like the blue hair girl, the other girl, and Shinji. So I don't know who the collab characters would be. Cause I have a feeling if they make one of the two girls collab characters, people might lose their shit. They might riot in the streets. Which would be highly amusing to me. Since I really don't care. One of the benefits of being a fan of stuff that doesn't get collabs often. Like, realistically, I think the only things they've had collabs with that I've cared about is the Street Fighter collabs, which just because fighting games. Even though I missed out on the first one, so I missed out on the Ryu costume. And then, the One Piece collab, I think, were the other ones I actually cared about. Everything else. Oh, come on, I rolled that nicely. Wait, the other dog, like... Oh, no, there he is. If I just ignore him and pretend he's not my problem because they gave him such a nonsensical moveset. Oh, actually, there's anything. Who said ignoring your problems wasn't the way to do things? Whoever said that just wasn't committed enough to ignoring their problems. Cannot change my mind on that. There's like a couple other pilots besides Shinji, Suka, and Red, but they aren't anywhere near as prevalent as them. I wonder if that's one of the reasons they introduced the whatchamacallit collab summon. Also, can we talk about that? That summon's like, unless I'm like missing something, that summon is like worthless. That summon is like useless, from what I could tell. I don't know why that was like a gotcha thing, and not just a like collab summon. Like, I don't know if Hisoka's like much better, but let's go turn this into the other dude. But yeah, I don't know. Drugs. At this point, I'm just hoping that maybe one day we'll get Full Metal Alchemist and
I want evidence that Silva's project failed, and many must have been driven mad by dying. Fighting fire with fire. I think we're close to the. This isn't much.
Whatchamacallit, yeah, Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist? Hellsing? Berserk would never happen, but it has really cool character designs. Even though technically it would fit if we just ignore all the other show with like the hand thing, you know, different realms shenanigans going on. Technically could make it work. Probably won't because, well, Berserk. Honestly, makes I know they did a Jujutsu Kaisen and like Demon Slayer collab, but Berserk makes those look like Get stressed. But it's fucking just Guts in his berserker armor with what is it, the Skull Knight? Oh, they'd look so cool. Well, actually, we wouldn't get the Skull Knight because for whatever. Well, I mean, technically we could because we have what is it? They put Grimnir on the horse for whatever godforsaken reason. Just robbed us of our fucking Odin. So, you know, we could get Skull Knight. Make him the second. Yeah, make a collab gotcha character, the second character that gets put on a mount. Yeah, no, to me, it would be like Helsing, Full Metal Alchemist, Gurren Lagann, maybe. Gundam collab would be sick. Like G Gundam would be pretty cool. And anything that gives me heavy arms, so Gundam Wing. But I doubt we'd get heavy arms. We'd get all the other ones first because obviously we would. Even though I will say the only reason I'd be kind of like scared of the Full Metal Alchemist one is I feel like they would make the Armstrong sister and gotcha character. She's one of my favorites. Philip gotcha Griffith. No, bro, if they do Griffith and they do him where he like, regardless whether he's in his like regular armor and his like demon lord form, I'm pretty sure there'd be a lot of people just throwing money at that, honestly. Griffith is scarily popular, in my opinion. I don't know, right? So popular, he's a bit of a bitch, but you know. Oh shit. I was thinking they can drop their halberds, so we're gonna farm here for a little bit, probably level up. Oh, what's his name? What's the name of the fucking dude that turns into the giant, like, horned, winged panther thing? Zoloth? Zoloth? I don't know, he'd be cool. He'd probably be a summon, though. Trigun would be a pretty interesting collab. I wouldn't mind that. Trying to think of what other collabs I would care about. I think that's it for the most part, honestly. There's not a lot of like anime manga, but I feel like I'd be like, fuck yeah, if they did a collab for it in Granblue. Where the fuck did you come from? Hit by a 30-second? I'm gonna file a complaint. Been like, Twitch, you are letting Zelyric steal too many UBs for not enough ads. Are we done with this? No, of course we're not done with it. Close though, almost. You have Vash, you have, the priest, fuck, who else? You could probably still do the brother and just not give a shit about it. Fuck, I know there's one more. I have to look it up. Oh, the fucking insurance check. Could be like a dual unit. Yeah, I feel like Trigun you definitely have. You have like characters that I think like would all be like, if people like Trigun, which to be fair, it gained a lot of more popularity recently after they did the what is it, the remake. I feel like you have enough to whip out 4 characters. I'm mostly a Vash Stampede fan, but I do know of people that were a big fan of like the Priest dude and stuff like that. I would say, where did the other port come from? Oh shit. Nice. Fucking Mia just hits the ball. What else? Oh, shit. Okay, Mia handled that. Bit of a pain to try to get to this guy, but... I want your halberd. I don't know how long this buff lasts for. There we go. Yeah, now you get like bonus XP while you're like using the skill while you kill things. Yeah, I'd say that's probably it for me. Oh, well, actually, no, that's a lie. I just remembered because it's been so long, so many of them that like I really adore that I haven't watched in a while or read in a long time. A Toriko collab would be sick. If you haven't read a manga, Toriko, Toriko, I'm mistaken is how you spell it. The fantastic series. It's like amazing. That old, it's finished, but it's so good. I wouldn't mind like a Fairy Tail collab. But I feel like Good Jill either wouldn't make it in, would be a summon, or would be a collab gacha character, and then all 3 of those would make me cry. Because like even then that one would definitely be, yeah, Ice Boy, Fire Dragon Boy, Lucy, Urza. I feel we'd have to be the 4. There might be like some double units and stuff. The anime does Toriko so dirty. I haven't watched the anime. I didn't even know there was an anime. I just read the manga a long time ago. It was so good. Oh, they could do Toriko. Then you can have his like red ogre, blue ogre. Oh my goodness, just thinking about the possibilities. Oh, you have just so many characters. Oh man, I'm like really hoping that since they did Nejima, they'll just like randomly whip out a Toriko collab like out of nowhere. Just for shits and giggles. Oh yeah, that's a pretty prolonged active hurt block, honestly. Yeah, another thing about it, Toriko's definitely on there. Toriko, yeah. If they could do that, that'd be great. I haven't watched like much of any of the new stuff though. I stopped watching and reading manga. Well, manga I still read from time to time, but I've stopped watching like anime a long time ago. I just don't have the patience to sit there and watch the episodes anymore. I want his halberd. And I hope it has a moveset that I like. Even though realistically, the collab that I actually want, and I feel like we deserve, is a second One Piece collab with Garp as a playable character. When I was looking at Halberds, the Cerberus ones were one of the ones that came up that were people said they were pretty good. So we're gonna be farming him for a while until he drops it. I'm assuming he drops it actually. Let me double check. Oh, okay, yeah. This is the guy that you farm for. I don't know if they know his, I don't think anybody's played this game enough to map out the percentage drop chances. Maybe they have, but I'm too lazy to go through it. Oh, I'm trying to think of what other, like, animes. Because I feel like, well, Dragon Ball is, like, a bit of a cop-out, and to be honest, like, if it's not like Dragon Ball Z, I don't care. Or like Dragon Ball. Don't care. Honestly. A Bleach collab I wouldn't necessarily mind, but relatively indifferent because I doubt Chad would be a playable character. Let's see, what is it? Chad or shit, what's the name of that one? Hollow person. One of the ones that's like shit. I think she had like yellow hair. She was like, what's his face? Grimjow or whatever? Those hollow, like special hollow soldier things. I forget her name was. I doubt she'd be playable. I doubt any of the captains I give two shits about would be playable. So yeah, I'd have a hard time being excited for that. Tarbo? Yeah, that sounds familiar. To be fair, the only reason I'd even care about Dragon Ball would be for a chance at a playable Vegeta. Or Broly. Playable Vegeta or Broly. So yeah. If they did a Naruto collab, I'd probably be pissed because it'd probably end up being Boruto, and who gives a shit about that, honestly. Not to mention, I don't think Shikamaru or Tamari would be playable. The irony when your two favorite characters in an anime randomly become a ship that sails. Those are like my two favorite characters, like back before them being a thing was a thing. Like back before we got Shippuden. I was like, yo, Shikamaru, oh, that's me. Tamari, oh, cute. And I was like, those are my favorites. And then all of a sudden, it's like, yeah, they're married and they have a kid. And it's like, oh, shit. Yeah. Dreams really do come true. But yeah, I'm like pretty sure. Well, not like completely sure. Like, there's a chance that it might be like Shippuden. I doubt they would do like like OG Naruto. Like for instance, like with Dragon Ball, there's a Dragon Ball collab has a pretty decent chance of being Dragon Ball Z, but a very like almost I feel like negligible chance it'll be Dragon Ball, like the original. Same thing with Naruto. Naruto collab is like definitely either gonna be Shippuden or it's gonna be Naruto. Which, well, don't really care about Boruto at all. The only thing I cared about Boruto was whether or not Shikamaru and Shikamaru got married. And what happened with Gaara. That's about it. For the rest of it, don't really care. Yeah, like none of the characters I'd care about for Naruto would have a high chance of being playable, except for maybe Hinata. But like, Guy would definitely not be playable. Gaara has, I guess, probably has a decent chance of being playable. Was it Kankuro? I think the puppet dude definitely wouldn't be playable. He was one of my other favorites. I thought the puppet stuff was like so sick. Choji definitely wouldn't be playable. Butterfly Choji would go hard though. Yeah, like I just don't think any of the characters I'd care about would be playable. That's one of the downsides for someone like me. Like even when I like mainstream anime stuff, I don't generally like the characters that are very like mainstreamy. So like whenever there's collabs, it's always like characters I don't care about. Well, not always, but there's a pretty high chance. There was what is it? There was a Full Metal Alchemist collab with I think it was Alchemy Code was the name of the gacha game, where they did Armstrong, like the brother, and I was like, oh shit, and then I wanted to like play it, and then I was like, what are the chances that like I get enough rolls to actually get Armstrong, and then like I remember trying the game like back when it first came out, and I wasn't too big of a fan of it, so I was like, whatever. But yeah. Oh, what else is there? What else is there? I don't even think there's much else I care about. There's probably like some niche like anime I watched like a long time ago that would be playable, that I'd be like, oh shit, that's so sick. To be honest, finger raised, I would love to see a Dynasty Warrior collab, but you know. The chances of Dian Wei, Zhang Fei, and/or Lu Bu being playable characters though, kind of low. And the fact that there was that one story event that was technically like Dynasty Warriors in Grand Blue makes me think that's probably not happening. I'd love to see a Tekken collab though. Even though I know damn well King would not be playable. I'd still love to see it. What else? Alright, this one's like super like never happening, but on my bingo card, Elden Ring. Elden Ring collab. I would, or like technically Elden Ring and Night Rain, but because it has like the characters, but Lu Bu would be a pretty big chance to be gacha first for Dynasty Warriors, because Lu Bu. Yeah, but at the same point, the problem is that like, I guess it kind of depends on how they go about it. Because like Hunter x Hunter, it's like, it's one of those stories where you're just like, are the bad guys really bad guys? Kind of deal. Even though they are kind of fucked up looking at G Hisoka. But it's because like, I was kind of surprised that Chrollo was playable. I was honestly expecting that it was either going to be all four of the group, so Kurapika, Gon, Killua, and the doctor guy. Or the briefcase suit dude, I forget what the fuck his name is. I think most people forget his name is. Or it was gonna be like Hisoka was playable. Frollo was, I was kind of like, it was kind of on my, I thought he was gonna be a summon. Like, to be honest, I thought they were gonna flip Hisoka and him. I thought Hisoka was gonna be playable and he was gonna be a summon. Was kind of like my assumption. Leo Ria, fuck, he's now suit man. But like, I thought it was just gonna be those, like the 4 of them were gonna be the playable characters. But that's also because like, especially because like with the card thing, it's obviously like early on Hunter x Hunter, like Greed Island, where he's still a pretty major part of being there, kind of deal. Because they kind of like mix it a bit, because like, yeah, I don't know. Because like the point is of the Dynasty War, yeah, you'd be like Lubu because Lubu, but Lubu's also like boss. And then what is it? I fully expected, because the Altair, the story thing, that's basically 3 kingdoms, and the main antagonist is Lubu, who doesn't die and feels repentful and then leaves, and they've never made him playable. Ain't no way. What the fuck is that? So that's why I don't know if they'd ever make Lubu, because the problem is that like there's a lot of really good characters to make playable, because you have like, even if we're ignoring the 4th state that got added in the more recent Dynasty Warrior games, even just from the first 3, you have like Guan Yu, Sun Ce, Cao Cao, Liu Bei, Zhang Fei. Like, fuck, I don't even want to go. There's too many fucking people. Like, there's just a huge roster. But yeah, while Lubu's Lubu, he's definitely like much more of a real big like antagonist thing. Cause like, even if they make the main antagonist Dang Zhou, they'd have to like alter the story to make Lubu like on your side, like they did with Krollo. Which, I mean, I guess they probably could, because he'd be like, well, you know, he's not rich here, so he can't do anything for me anymore. But, I'd be down for it, don't get me wrong, but the problem is that Lubu would probably be a gacha character, and then I'd cry. Him punching just the deadbeat will never make me forget him. Yeah, I'll always remember him as a character. I'll never remember his name, though. That I feel like that silhouette like bumped him up in like a lot of people's like rating tier list for Hunter x Hunter characters. They're like, he did the thing we want to do. To be honest, I thought they would even like kind of there'd even be a chance for them to go like further back and do the one mentor dude as a playable character. The one with the, what is the roulette weapon? And yes, I'm not gonna get into it, but I know. I know and I know. He is, but he isn't. You know? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really think I play a lot of like games and stuff though. Like that would collab into Granblue. I still remember when they did the collab with the one samurai game that was like the equivalent to Hentai Collection Azur Lane, but for girls, because it was like the Tenkan Robo. I'm butchering that name like 100% because I don't remember the exact spelling for it. But that was, I was actually kind of sad we never got like a follow-up collab for that, because when I looked into the characters, I'd heard of it, but I never really looked into the game. They had some pretty cool designs. He's not dropping the axe. He's not dropping the stick. But I remember when they did the collab for that, a lot of people were expecting... Well, not expecting, but there was like, people would be like, well, maybe we'll get like an Azure Lane or Kentai Collection collab. Maybe we'll get Ship Girls, because, you know, Airship, Noah, Ship Girls, you know? But then never did. I feel like they could do, whatchamacallit, like an Atelier series collab. I would probably be able to pull it off. But I'd only care if they added Patty. Honestly, I don't really care about anything else. I was because I haven't played the other ones. The only ones I've played are Ryza. So they don't do like a Ryza collab. I'm just gonna be kind of indifferent. Neptunia collab, so you get more fourth wall breaking characters. I actually know nothing about Neptunia. I've heard of it. I know it exists. I have no idea what it's about, what it does, what they do, how it plays. No! Drop your weapon. Oh wait, what am I doing? I'm trolling. I'm actually trolling. Yeah. I'm such a troll, brother. Where is it? Ooh. Our weight is bad, though. He is not designed to be running around with this halberd. Oh. Oh, that roll is disgusting. I wonder with how popular the horse game has gotten, if we'll get another horse collab. I'm curious what the drop chance is. Like the increase. Completely missed the first one. Sorry. Yeah, I'm actively trolling. Once we either get the halberd or we get the thing capped up, we'll swap back to the other code and then just put the drop chance on that. Also, I don't know how possible it would be, but I think if they could somehow wrangle, which I mean, probably not possible because fucking, well, Nintendo. If they could somehow wrangle the rights for Dragalia Lost, like, from Nintendo, I wouldn't mind seeing them, like, relaunch that game. I just don't know if they'll do it, though, because I feel like it'd just be a waste of money for them. All I know is that I hope that they've kind of learned their lesson, where, because, like, if I'm taking... The Horse Girl game is through them, right? It's not like through like a publisher, like Crunchyroll or anything like that. What do you say that? And there's a privacy. Oh, is there? To be honest, I didn't know, but I'm not surprised. I had Dragalia Lost before the Horse Girl game. Dragalia Lost was the other like side games mobile game that a lot of people I knew played. Like I had a friend who she was very into Dragalia Lost and was very not happy when it got shut down. Actually, I'm still not happy that Princess Connect got shut down just because I lost another game that I could just let there and let it rip. Like the global version, I mean. Digimon Re-Arise. I will say I have been out of touch for the Digimon mobile games. Oh, I remember trying this a long time ago. I do want to. So speaking of Digimon, I want to get that Digimon Survive game. I've heard really good things about it. But I think before I do that, that reminds me of another Switch game that I need to play. I need to play Cyber Sleuth 1 and 2. Oh shit. I bought that back when I first got my Switch, like forever ago. I got through like a majority of the way through Cyber Sleuth 1, and then I saw how much grinding I had to do for the Digivolution that I wanted, and I was like, I'll get to this later, and then I got caught up in other shit. AKA Apex when streaming. And just never went back. It's definitely on my list of games to like play again, play through, or at least like finish it up, and then do the second one. I've heard the second one's really good. The first one wasn't too bad. Kind of enjoyed it, even though I'm not usually a big fan of like detective stuff, but it wasn't too bad. I don't know, even though it's not like super crazy popular like compared to some other stuff, I do respect the like resurgence from when they did the throwback like series and movies and stuff. And then with the games, there seemed to be a lot of like positive feedback, at least on the global side of things for Digimon, so who knows? Digimon collab would be kind of cool though. I'd be down for it. Even though my chances of getting Vikingmon would, as a playable person in the game, would be pretty much 0. Because it would definitely be Wargreymon, it would definitely be Metal Garurumon. Well, I guess it would depend on which one they do. I feel like if they do a Digimon collab, it'd probably have to be with like the OG dudes. Because if they do it with... I think it's the 3rd season? The one where they become the Digimon with the crest? That could probably work too. Then maybe getting the Beetle one as playable would be a pretty decent chance. I used to have a figure for him. The Beetle dude from that season. Yeah, because I think that's the 3rd season, right? Because the first season is Agumon, the 2nd season, Vmon. I was thinking the 3rd season is where the kids become Digimons. And then the 4th season is the Red Dragon thing. Or at least like in the West. Would you get the Digimon or yeah, Frontier? That. Oh, hey, we got it. Let's go. We're out of here. I feel like they would either be, I feel like what would probably be the case, I think, is it would technically be the Digimon, but the before battle animation, right? Like before they go into their fight stance would probably be the Digi trainers themselves, like the peeps. And then they'd get replaced by the Digimon. Or they would stand like next to their Digimon and then they'll like the Digimon like either already be in the form or like Digivolve into it. There's a couple different ways they could do it. Cause what is it? The second Shadowverse collab, right? We got the kids standing with the thing, so they could also do it like that. I don't want them to. Nice monster. Eat this Mike Tyson impression. Alright. This one was one of the ones that people said was pretty good. Except that we need a fucking... Looks cool-ish. We are slow though. Wait, why are we so slow? Oh, it's probably because they're... I didn't realize we were over that way a while back. Oh well. Yeah, and it's unupgraded, so we have to go upgrade it. That's why I wasn't using my stuff to level up. What else? What else could be a nice collab thing? Yeah, I feel like if they did Digimon, it would. I feel like the actual combat would more than likely be like the Digimons themselves. Specifically because in Digimon, even without like across all of them, they have a thing of like the kids and the Digimon becoming like one. So I feel like it's probably be more that rather than the Shadowverse units style.
What do you want to upgrade? Make sure you've got it.
We're gonna teleport back to the entrance. Because we still haven't found like 2 of the vestiges that we need. I guess we'll hold on to that for now. I don't think damage-wise we're too far off from... Yeah, it's like a 20 difference. Has the stat spread. Oh, actually, it's technically worse. It's more dexterity heavy. Oh, which means, oh, yeah, that means I need to go get those dexterity, passives. Probably should have been farming those, honestly. Yeah, door doesn't open from this side, so we have to find our way. Yeah, we still haven't found the flower or the bush from this area. think. Is it the ranger? I need to double check who has like what classes have dexterity things. Because all of my stuff right now is like for strength. I always forget how haze-wise inexpensive it is to upgrade in this game. At least like the first 5 to 6 levels. Okay, so how do we get to you? That's the real question. Oh, we have to go somewhere underground. There's a lot. That reminds me that I'm mistaken. I own the Nintendo DS game that was technically like Digimon's version of the Mystery Dungeon. The Dusk of Dawn one. I think I own both of them.
Nicola, what are you doing?
Oh, this is definitely not an axe that you do. Yeah, this is definitely an axe for this. Or a halberd for that. I wonder if the other one is similar. I didn't know they could do that. The other guy didn't do that. He just came swinging at me. Boop. Oh, nice. I'd been mentioning how recently we hadn't gotten any upgrades for that. Alright, so we're missing one more. Question is where? Because I think with that flower, we've technically we've like revealed the whole map. I think. We'll find out. Second. Yeah, we revealed the whole map. So, right, increase the dexterity. This, which is Hunter Vestige 2. I know there's a strength dexterity one. Just don't remember where. Is it you? No, dexterity, willpower. Mind, vitality. Oh, maybe I don't have a strength dex on. Maybe it was the willpower one. To go. Oh wait, why did I exit out of it? I find it. Oh, I guess it's because it's like refreshing the area. Maybe that's why. As I find it so weird that it does this mini like load screen when you interact with the bush, but when you exit out of the bush, it doesn't do that. But I guess it's because it's just refreshing the zone by default.
I've got a series. If you want it, I got it.
Oh, she's carrying Queen's
Watch
stuff.
yourself out there.
As an by the father make
Bum, 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 bum. I'm just gonna skip these, honestly. Shame on me, but anything you know about me is I don't care for lore for the most part.
He was sharing the blood beads I gave him with some of the other revenants. He wasn't stupid. He had to have known what would happen if he did something like that.
you have returned.
I'm still trying to think of like other things. For collabs. Oh, I don't have them for this. That's unfortunate.
Was I of any assistance?
I wonder if those are
I feel like
posted.
I'll lead the way.
Hunter. Report to observatory. I haven't like kept up with it too much, but what is it, Kaiju number 8? I don't know if it's still ongoing or not. That one's kind of. Oh, actually, I do know. It's probably one of the only more like recent animes / manga that I had watched when it was like new. Quotations around recent. It's been a while. But Fire Force would be one that I'd be pretty. I think would be pretty cool. Have a collab. Fire Force has a lot of characters that I like in it. It loses a lot of the resistances that I was enjoying. Mostly the stun one, which actually is probably one of the more important ones. We'll just rock this for now. Not the most optimal, but that'll be fine. What even is my stats right now? The A+ in dexterity. Weight's a little high. That's halberd. Goes burr. Alright. If I was a vestige, where would I hide? Ugh, I really don't like that that light attack. I feel like there has to be a drop down somewhere that I'm missing. for the vestige. Oh, I forgot about the other one. I doubt it's over here. I'm pretty sure I would have found it with how much I was running in circles in this area. It's definitely not down here. And this just leads to the boss fight. Wasn't anything here. And then she didn't have one to offer us. Oh, that's right. That means I could have farmed that earlier. I got psyched out because I don't know if you remember at the beginning, there was the one big dude that I was trying to farm because I was like, oh, his axe looks cool. But when I looked up the halberds, I didn't see something that looked like it, like a silhouette that matched, so I didn't think he could drop it, and then it's because I was looking at the wrong category. Because it's 10, I think it falls under the hammer, if I'm not mistaken. I feel like one of these maybe drops, like has a drop down to an area. Not that much damage than I was expecting. That's just ice that breaks. Oh, right, this guy. I will say probably one thing I wouldn't care. Like, well, I'm actually kind of curious if they would do manhwas. Because I was thinking of like stuff they could do, even though I don't. I mean, it has its own gacha game, so I don't know if it would. It was like, what is it, solo leveling, which was like a really popular one. Realistically, I think for one of the newer animes, it'd probably be Frieren. I feel like Frieren would probably convince people to spend money if they did a collab with that. It's just like, well, I guess to some degree, because you're gonna have to give Frieren for free. Frieren would probably be another free, the other free one. Like, they could either make it like a dual unit of like Frieren Stark, or Stark would be gacha, I feel. I don't know what they would do for a fourth character though. Or a summon, if they wanted to do a summon. Bye. I feel like there has to be a way over here that I have not fully explored out, even though I've revealed it. Sorry. I mean, maybe, but I don't think we see her in action. Right? Like, if it was gonna be another mage, like, if it was gonna be a mage, it'd probably be one of the other ones from the test. Like, what is it? The cutting girl, which a lot of people are a big fan of, could probably be it. Or the, what is it? The one, like, war dude? Or the one that's, like, really good at combat. What's his face? I forget what his name is. I've read Frieren, like, up until that point, and then I've watched the anime. I've watched, I think, like, the first 2 episodes of the anime. The rest of it I've watched through mostly clips, but I've read, like, the manga a decent amount. I need to, that's one I need to get back into, to read. Oh, shit. Don't touch me. But I feel like Frieren would probably be a pretty good one. Realistically, though, they should just make a Gundam collab. Like, let's be honest. Gundam is where it's at. Haven't read or watched them, so I was just throwing that up. Yeah, I mean, like, she's definitely one of the more shown NPCs because of the importance in the in that part of the arc. But we really don't see her in action. Probably should have guessed he was one of the kamikaze ones who was just standing there without a weapon in him. What kind of crazy bozo are these lost that are becoming these kamikaze dudes that are just strapping grenades to themselves? Okay, yeah, this is the spot that I can see from that path. Pretty sure. And then there's this spot, which I feel like dropping there should have had something, but there's nothing there. And going all the way down is a door that we can't go into until we clear the boss. So that's not gonna help. Okay, and this is one of the early ones. I'll say this is the very first message we got. Okay, just falls to your death. I don't think there's a vestige of it. Still? Yeah, but. Yeah, and something tells me that there probably isn't two of them down there. Alright, to double check. Oh, I caught him like on the back swing stuff. That's kind of funny. Because of how far back the halberd gets swung. Yeah, I don't see any like. There's a door. Oh no, I think that's the door that's like all the way at the bottom that we haven't opened. Hmm. Actually, it's probably faster if I just go back up. No, it's not. It's faster if I just go over and teleport back over. I forgot that sometimes the other ones get fixed when you, or like fixable when you read stuff or start fixing the vestiges. I mean. Oh wait, no, it's the wrong one.
I've been. Please. It's also
I didn't think we would aggro him by running around the side like that.
I've been waiting. Please, spin the thread of memory for me.
Nicola, what are you doing?
Practicing swordsmanship. I'm gonna be a knight someday.
Wow,
On God!
That sounds like fun. How about a match with me then?
Really? Don't be too hard on me, Mia.
Oh. So the ones that we have to keep walking past.
You little bullies, get out of here! Nicola, are you okay?
Yeah, it's okay. I'm fine. But you had to come in and save me again, Mia. I have to train and get stronger. I have to be able to protect you someday.
Alright, so we figured out that it is in fact not one of those where you have to like reach the first one to... I guess I should have guessed because it had... I knew we needed like the 4 parts.
I've been waiting. Please, spin a thread of memory for me.
Yeah. So it means we're still missing a thing. Don't think it's behind the guy. No, because that was the chest that we ran past. We yoinked it. I don't think there was a vestige back there.
Strike me with me.
There's one more. Yeah. Oh shit. I don't think it's this because it's not red. Oh, there it is. I had completely neglected that because, well, fuck those guys. I was like, there's only one spot that I haven't gone all the way down. So let me go see if it's that one. Lo and behold, there it fucking was. There it was. Alright. Then we'll find out how much of a pain this fight is. Wait, can I equip that one skill? Oh, I can. Nice. I couldn't do it earlier because the blood code didn't have the thing. I didn't realize how much haze I had from doing that run for trying to find stuff. Oh well. It just means I have to boot them off again. I don't mind. So yeah, so tomorrow, like I mentioned yesterday, tomorrow's stream is going to be little well, it's gonna be shorter than this one. It's gonna be I'm only gonna run for like about 2 hours, like anywhere from like an hour 45 to 2 hours. I have to get up early on Thursday. Hopefully nothing comes up for that. If something does come up, my mom's just like, we're just gonna go fucking get shit done and get passport ID, because she ran into some issues and my ID expires soon, which normally I don't leave it this long, but unfortunately with the move it kind of just ended up that way. Like, we just had too much shit that popped up all at once after the move, and then any day we had free, there was no appointments for. So then it was just a case of like, well,
What are those things?
change.
What happened here?
Mia, watch out!
So yeah. So if anything, if it doesn't go through, then just gonna go do stuff to get my passport done before it expires.
Lucky young man. You've been reborn.
Where's Mia?
Now, there's no need to worry. We can bring her back too, I promise. Nicola's exam results came in. He does have successor potential.
Successor?
But his numbers really aren't all that high. They pass, yes, but just barely.
Can we get my
Rest would have to depend on him.
I mean, to be fair, he had the capabilities to like make a second version of himself. Alright. Oh, he looks so cool. Dog girl looked weird. I don't know. He's my aesthetic, that's for sure.
It's
big chunky armored dude.
a successor. No.
Nicola.
Oh, you know, probably should have waited till after the cutscene. I don't know if my buffs like wear off while I'm in the cutscene. Oh, is that his like sanity trying to?
I have to keep Mia safe.
I think that's like his sanity trying to keep himself from frenzy.
He's been here, fighting against the urge to frenzy all this time. It's incredible. Tough kid.
I'm sorry, Nicola. I never realized that your sister is here now. I'm here!
Why can't our character look like that? He's got the Doom shield. Okay, no, they don't. Nice. Oh. Oh shit. Oh, that's room wide. That's nonsense, bro. I was like, oh, maybe it's like we need to get away from it. No, I think it like covers the whole area. That's insane. Lil bro got hands. Lil bro got hands. That is nutty, honestly. I don't really think the Venom is doing anything though. I think if anything, it was probably a fact of needing. Oh shit! Right, this guy. It's probably like the fire one from Louis. Brother, the stagger on that is nasty. I have to just block that. No, she got hit by the dude. I think I have to just block that because the stagger, you get hit by that stagger, you're just fucked. Like, there's just nothing you can do about it. I think I just have to block it. Yeah, because it's like one of those skills that when they give like NPCs and like Dark Souls that sucks, which is like the multi-missile magic. Really? Was that long of a delay before it cast? He hits like a fucking truck though. He's like the opposite of the spellcaster fight. Cause like on the spellcaster fight, you had you could make a mistake and still recover, but he deals like so much damage that you make one mistake, you have like no HP left. Also, whoever thought that it was okay to give him that like the fucking arena-wide slam sucks. That person, every boss they should ever fight should just permanently have that goes off every 2 seconds immediately. I wonder if I probably should just be blocking it, honestly. Trying to like dodge roll through it, but the timing. Granted, I don't even know if I can block it. Like, it's a pretty decent sized diff. Could be a case of grabbing the one from Yakumo for I swear, you watching me do this fight, like just thinking of how I'm handling this fight just makes me feel like I've never played these types of games before. Oh my god, you're kidding me. That's an insane and like fucking hurt box. Woo! Oh, we just started dodging through everything. Oh god, that was a spicy fight, I'll tell you that much. But when his animation of him slowing down and it still touched us and hit, like, oh. Oh, did Twitch lose frames?
Thank you.
Hold on. Yeah, for me it didn't like skip at all.
You were the one taking care of me
Yeah,
all
I said
along.
yes, there's nothing really dropped.
Nicola, I'm so sorry.
I think I've only had like one instance where the whatchamacallit, the game like froze for a second for the frames. Oh, that fight was cool though. I wanna be that. Why can't our character look like that dude? That dude is like him, big ass halberd. Ugh, our character would be set. That cannot be a good feeling, I'm telling you. Honestly, the only reason we won that was because I remember that I had that one activatable slashy slash thing. That thing deals like more damage than I'm expecting it to, honestly.
No one can really say for certain. Unfortunately, some never do wake up. I'm sorry.
All right.
I wonder if it would apply Venom. Like, if I had the Venom buff active before hitting it, because it hits for like a fairly big number, or a fairly often number of hits compared to like my own.
You're still just a kid.
It doesn't matter. When I become a successor, I'll be able to keep Mia safe. Anyway, I can't just let the world be destroyed before Mia wakes up.
He did it before she was even awake, brother. Mia's about to have a breakdown. Though it also explains why she just, I mean, you know, wake up. It's the same. Bro, you've been dealing with since you woke up? Probably wouldn't be able to tell if it was different. Especially because any changes, you can just play it off of like, oh, I'm just waiting. It's been a while.
I'm fighting for you. So, get well soon, Mia.
As we give Nicola a high five, you go 10 out of 10. Great choice for boss armor. Please, Gib would like to wear.
Mia?
What's up, kiddo? Actually, have they ever gone over the fact, do Revenants age at all? Or is it just like one of those things where it's like, oh, you just look that age for the rest of your life until you die?
I'm so sorry.
I guess now, considering like how old our character is. Granted, I don't remember how long it's been since we killed the queen.
Didn't. Really, Mia?
Considering we're vampires, pretty sure we're immortal. But yeah, but like, well, like for instance, like vampires in general, depending on which like sphere of mythos you're in, do age like visibly. Like there is like, even if they don't die, even in spaces where they're immortal, they do visibly change over time.
Like you've made a bunch of good friends. That's great.
So I don't necessarily mean as in like we age, like oh we get old and we die. I just mean like do revenants like for instance, Nikolai became a revenant. If he didn't become a successor, would he grow up or would he just stay Nikolai sized forever?
That's what gave me the strength to keep fighting. That's why I'm here. You kept me safe all this time. You protected me and gave me courage.
I'd be like, now he's a successor, so he's gonna stay armored Iron Giant mode forever.
What more could I possibly hope for?
You know.
Mia.
Mamma mia.
Nikola Karnstein, my dear little brother, it seems you have truly become a knight. And you're the bravest, most noble knight of all. I love you, Nikola.
Thanks, Mia. I love you too, sis.
Some of these hair physics. He was a crop. Tippity top. I always find it hilarious how like hair physics can just be so like all over the place, like from game to games and stuff. I played, oh, I forgot what it was. There was a game I played once where like the fabric physics were so wonky, like they would get stuck in different positions and whatever. But like the hair physics, 10 out of 10, like some of the best I've ever seen. And I'm just sitting there like, well, you know where all their budget went for the physics. Did not have Wooba physics though, at all. Those things were
Nikola.
Steel. Oh wow. Almost knocked over the Iron Giant.
You sure have grown.
Yeah, this is how I look now.
Like a badass. I want to look like Nikola.
But this form's much stronger.
This is afterwards. None of you better make a mention about a dog for that, or else.
I really don't know how
There's.
I can repay you for all that you've done. I owe you so much. Everything, really. And yet, I have nothing to give you in return.
I'd like to show my gratitude somehow, but in this shape...
Wait, is one of the successors going to be Yakumo's homie?
To be honest, I was hoping you'd come along with us, but...
You've only just been reunited with your family. It would be pretty cruel to break you two up again.
You agree, right?
They're gone.
Why are your hands so big? So we can grip our pole better. Don't you see? We're using a halberd. We need a big surface area. Good grip. Don't lose. Oh, he's got the hat. They put the hat on the helmet.
Like you,
that's funny.
Fighting against themselves in order to survive.
10 out of 10. Great addition.
It would be a mistake for me to stop now. That's what I believe.
Then go.
Little hat.
Nicola.
He's so cute.
It's all right, sis. You've all given me so much strength. I'll stay here and hold down the fort.
I'll come back for you, little brother.
High endurance, total weight, low accurate. We also tough gear. You look so cool.
Then go.
Alright, what gifts does Nikolai give us? Alright, so this is the hammer, dude. Temporarily adds frost balance. Nice. Put into the ground, causing a shockwave. Seems fun. Series of icy projectiles. Increase weapon defense against physical attacks while you're focused. Enables you to use HP to perform actions when you have run out of stamina. Temporarily makes it easier to break an opponent's guard. Want this? Probably grab these too. Actually, I'll grab this. Be a decent passive, potentially. I wonder if Code Vein has like weird passive interactions like Neo does. Oh wait, can we even wear that? Alright. I don't think I can use my halberd with that. Oh no, we're good. Never mind, no, we're not good. Wait, what do we need? Oh, it's a minimum of B. What's the hammer buff there? It should just be damage up with hammers. Yeah. Just increase attack power when equipped with a hammer. It's all the way at the beginning. Actually, not. I'm gonna grab this. Put our strength stuff on. And then just use the Obliterator Axe for now. They have like mini iframes from No, I thought I had enough dodge roll for it. I'm in shambles. Oh, is he like downstairs? He is, isn't he?
Yo! Bumping into path ahead is blocked. This place is all different. If I knew it was gonna be like this, anyway.
What the? I didn't see the animation for that. I thought he wasn't doing it. That's so annoying. They have to like run all the way back. Who did this? Who fucking put this shit like this? You're telling me his podcast can't be on this side? Oh my god. This some oh shit. All the way around. Because Joe Blow was too scared to fucking stand on the other side of the wall.
You took care of the Lost for me? Huh? You're glad I... Give me a break. The whole place is all rearranged, so what do you... When I was still human, it didn't snow here. It's all turned upside down. Just...
Thanks. Alright. Now we gotta go to the door. I guess I can check how much progress we've gotten on mastering this stuff. None. Alright, good to know. To be fair, we've only killed like 4 things. Whee. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really glad that it's not just one long fucking ladder down, like up and down. Cause like going down, it's like, yeah, cool, that's great, right? That it's just one like slide all the way down, but having to climb back up, detestable. It's such a pain when it's just one long ladder. Wait, I thought this was supposed to open after... Did these doors not open after the other successor fights? Because like Aurora's open after we fought her. So I was expecting the same for this one. It's cinematic when it's one long one. Fucking Metal Gear. It's kind of funny because I think I'd probably play one of the newer ones, one of the last ones they did. But like Metal Gear Solid is just one of those games where I grew up watching my brother play it, but I would never play it myself. At least not like the older ones. The older ones are so jank. The sneaky cardboard box though is still my favorite. I cracked up so hard when World of Warcraft there's a quest where you have to sneak around in a box, like in a cardboard box. I was like, I gotta get this reference. Any side quests that popped up after beating this guy or nah? There is a side quest. Over at the crossroads, I think.
Hippity hoppity, you is my property.
I just got some new stuff.
Deal this axe to your face.
You know, I actually got some new. It might lead us to the materials I'd go and check for myself. I think you. Greetings. I have a love. Are you up for a trip into the depth? Greetings. If you have any materials from the old world, I don't hesitate to come back if you need anything.
I don't think it's the depths that we need, but new depths won't say no. Let's see if any of the other places have side quests before we go down to the depths. Nothing here. Nothing here. I think that one's just the exclusive exception. Oh, nope, there it is. I wonder what's the chances we get side quests in our flashback here? So
Depths, huh? Apparently there's... I don't know what's down there. Whoa! When did you show up? I'd like to tell you to mind your own damn... If you're really gonna scout it out...
But you mind your own... Never mind, here. Go check it out, please. Thank you. Much obliged, much obliged. Alright, nothing here, but I do want to open that one door for the other successor real quick. Just to have it done. Bye. A wonderful time. What is my jacket stuck on? My hair immaculate. My jacket freaking it. My stick ugly because it's the wrong one. All in all, ready to take on the world. Oh. Is this not the successor door? I'm confused. Wait, there's another one and I don't know where. Oh. Huh. Interesting. I guess I'll go explore the depths then. I won't lie, I almost got completely sidetracked before stream because I was doing my 7 Nights on the Korean version, and 7 Nights, like, One of the nice things about Seven Nights is they introduce a bunch of ways to get characters. Which, you know, it's nice when you're like free to play. And one of them is this like chessboard that once a day you can use gold for to uncover one of the chess squares, and there's like 80 squares total. And you can choose a specific legendary or legendary plus character that you want to have one of on the board. So basically, and you have the whole month to go through the board.
Seen some real action. Don't worry.
And so basically, it's like once a month you get to choose realistically a legendary plus character that every day you can have a chance to uncover it, and then you get extra bonuses for playing it through. And today I was able to get the legendary plus character I needed, and so I got it like literally just before, like 20 minutes before stream. So I was getting ready to. I was like, I need to grind. And then I was like, oh wait. Uh-oh. She's going through it.
What is she doing here?
She helped us. You need to calm down.
Please, Jack. You have to save Jack. She's about to frenzy.
Let's take her to the back. We can shoot her there.
That ain't a chessboard. Chessboard is 64. I didn't say it was a straight chessboard. It's a 7 Nights chessboard. It's different. Alright. We got 7 Nights on this one. You expected to have
How do you feel?
Just regular chess size square when you got 7 Nights running around on
I
it?
apologize for barging in like that.
SMH.
What's going on exactly?
Get in the game. You got 7 Nights, 4 lords of old.
Do you know about the cavern underneath the cathedral? We were attacked there. Jack lured them away so that I could... Slow down.
Attacked? Wait, what were you doing down there in the first place?
Croissant. Meowsy. Hello. How are you?
Our mission is the preservation of the successors and their relics.
Pawns promoted. If you're not promoting your pawns to rooks, you're doing it wrong.
Successors to go into a frenzy. There has always been a need for someone to monitor them and to stop them if they ever begin to turn. A successor
Good
acts
to
as
hear.
a vessel for
I'm
them,
chilling. Today was,
both body
oh my god,
and
today was so
will.
hot, and
If that
there was a
vessel
lot of
breaks,
pressure, so
it
I was
has
like
to be
dead.
replaced.
I was still pretty dead, but a little better.
That's why.
That's why you were hunting for revenants?
We considered every possible option. We truly did. But in the end, that was the only one that would work. I know it's no excuse for what we've done, even if it was the only way. That is simply a burden I will have
But
to
we're
live
getting
with.
through the game. Trying to get whatchamacallit.
I will always carry
Get
them
through the
with
game
me.
so we can get the depths for the try to get the weapon that
I
I'm
will
interested in
never
using.
forget the faces and dreams of those who stepped forward to keep the relics safe.
I suppose it really can't be all that easy to find a replacement vessel.
That's why we're here.
Also, how have we
to
gone
keep
so
a
long
constant
and nobody
eye on
has
the
fixed
condition
Mia's
of the other
like
successors.
strap from her thingy?
Wait,
Like,
you guys are successors too?
Jack
course
watches
they are.
the successors for signs of frenzy, while I act as a temporary replacement until we can find someone suitable. My voice has the power to stave off frenzy, for a time at least.
A temporary vessel. I think I'm beginning to see.
it's a fashion statement, not a mistake.
Successor
I was just a
resting in
fashion statement my
crypt
ass.
Under the cathedral.
Someone was too fucking
We were
thirsty when they
traveling
were
through the
designing the
tunnels down
outfits.
there to check on them. I know I have no right to ask you for help, but
The most exposed male characters
It's all right.
we've seen are like
We'll
fucking
rescue Jack.
priests
Promise.
compared to some of these other outfits, brother.
Actually, I have a question.
I'm about to whip out the fucking onsen towel just for
Crypt is
quality.
under the cathedral. Do you know who they are?
I do. In addition to a number of other scientific endeavors, he was involved in Revenant research and an integral part of
Oh,
Project
so it's not
Gleam.
gonna be related to
I
Yakima.
believe
I thought
he
maybe it'd be
recruited
related to Yakima.
Juzo Mido.
Did you say?
Oh wait, never mind.
Mido?
He is one of the.
You know him?
Yeah. He
busted.
He sold us out. Me and my entire family.
Alright, so I disconnect. Never mind. I thought it would be the other dude, the one that was like gonna save. The one that's like, "Ah, he needs to wake up so I can beat his ass."
If you want it, a blood veil is a revenant's fangs. They're used to while you attack, dodge, and parry. There are a few different types of blood veil. Got something to sell?
Okay, one of these. Is that it? I think that's it. Yep.
I feel like the
Davis.
Lost here have been behaving strange lately. I'll lead the way. Just tell me where we're going. Don't be overeager. Come back immediately.
Alright. Let's see what these depths have for us. What does that look like? It looks like a pain in the ass to aim. I guess we'll do the quest part first. Oh. Yeah. I figured there's more than one of you bastards in there. And you got a homie behind you. And it's one of the fucking dangers, dude. Never mind. I thought it was because the last time we fought like those guys that are like different colored, they fucking beat the shit out of us. So I thought I was just like, oh man, I'm gonna whip her ass. Nope. Nope. Wait, what's the opportunity? Increases damage dealt against enemies with status. Okay, yeah, so basically if you went the status route. Blood book. What's blood book there? Where's that a skill? Oh no, blood book. Oh wait, what does this move do? Oh, that's kind of cool. Animation-wise. Kind of useless, honestly, in range and stuff, but... Well, it might deal a lot of damage. I don't know, actually. Could be useful for a little... Alright, so there's a map flower over there. Guess we'll go towards that. If this isn't like a bait to just fall and die. Ever since that one water area in Dark Souls, I never trust water areas. Oh. Oh, wait, was the one night dude the thing we were supposed to kill? Dude, we pick up whatever it was. Like, all I know is the quest marker is gone. Stop. You know, part of me felt like the depths were supposed to be like kind of harder maps, but well, the next one might be, but this one definitely we got it pretty after. I feel like when we were supposed to. Oh shit. Okay, we got the key. Alright, to be honest, the stomp did, well, it didn't do as much damage as I was expecting, but it did more damage than I was expecting. If that makes sense. Alright, it didn't do as much damage as I was hoping, but it did more than I was expecting. There we go, that's the actual sentence that I meant to say. You know, acting like I have half a brain and can use the words I've learned in the English language correctly. Instead of just repeating the same words in the same sentence. With like a one-word difference. Didn't do as much damage as I was expecting, but did more damage than I was expecting. Like, what the fuck? What kind of sense is that? Like, I swear, sometimes my brain just does not want to burn. Well, we could make a coherent sentence. Or we just say some random gibberish that doesn't make sense. Honestly, I was fully expecting those guys to like blow up the first time I saw them. If I'm mistaken, in Neo, there's a mob that does that. It rolls at you, and then when you kill it, it explodes. It explodes. Oh. I wasn't too sure, because sometimes she likes to shoot her projectile, like her little spell projectile, at the corpse. What I just killed. No. No. It still trips me up how they'll be dead and they'll just like stand up. Oh, nice. Good one. Why was this one like 100 times easier than like all the like the previous like 2 or 3 that I've had to do? They came from so far away. They were mobs that got knocked over. To be fair, I'm not complaining. You know what? I take it back. I'm not complaining. More, please. More like that. Thank you. Wait, that dealt like no damage. Oh. I'm confused. Like it hit them. But it dealt like no damage. Oh, it's probably because is it because it's crush? It's probably because it's crush, isn't it? I forgot where I saw that it was crush. Or maybe I'm confusing it with something else. Because it definitely dealt damage to the other one. I'm not gonna lie, I find it relatively amusing how it gives it's literally just a regular mob, but then it gives it a fucking boss HP buff. It's like, oh, yeah. This is a box. Piss yourself and being scared. Ooh, so scared. You hit it and it just dies, and you're just like, is that supposed to work now? Like, it's so weird why they did that. Funny though. I find it amusing. Oh, this is gonna be the best.
Hey, it's good to see you back in
No,
one piece.
okay, so his messages during the death. Right, that makes sense. Wow, they're gaining nothing for proficiency. I honestly I can't tell like how the proficiency thing works. Like is it based off of like how much haze you get from the thing, or? Because like to be fair, the fact that we've killed as much as we have, and there's been we only have like 27,000 haze, means it's like we're pretty far ahead for where we need to be for this area. But she's gonna beat my ass. Crap. Oh no, not this. Brother, that slow is lives up its name. Oh, that's not the button I wanted to push. The only reason we didn't die there is because we're just grossly over-leveled for this area. That's the only reason we didn't die there. Because we just ate everything from that boss. It just didn't deal any damage to us. Look at this fold. Alright, I'll stop. I think that should be 100% completion for that area. But oh, okay, yeah. I have to start from Davis before I can teleport because you need to activate the bush. I forgot.
I feel like the lost here. This is all we've got for available routes. It's unexplored territory from here.
Yeah, I have a feeling that this next area might be a little spicy. Potential. Alright, last time. Go for the quest objective.
Strike me with me.
Maybe not. Oh, there's a shiny up there. Almost. Give the shine. You're not the alien with a fucking turret, but mine walks.
Davis, during your investigation,
That's rude. Yeah, I don't know. I was kind of expecting the depths to be kind of like harder areas, but I guess it's mostly just a spot for getting Davis stuff. Guess he's weak to ice. Oh, I'm just using it to try to get the mastery up. Oh, I forget when you kill the boss, like all the other things kind of just disappear. Anywho. I also can't tell if the depths are easier just because I'm pretty sure I'm like over leveling like a good chunk of what I'm doing. Not by intention, just like not like intentionally doing it, it's just how I play. Just like to explore. Like to find the things. Especially in games where you get like weapons and armor and stuff like that. Zweihander. Zwei. Zweihander. Look at those Zweihander. That was the weapon that allowed me to beat Dark Souls 1 for the first time. Good times, good times. Dude. Go, Mia, go. Oh, they were still alive. Okay. I'm still confused why these are so tame in comparison to the other ones in some of the other story areas. One spawned somewhere but hasn't come charging at us. Or is he? It might be stuck up in the air somewhere. Anyway. Ha! You missed. Wait, she... Yeah, she's like aggroed on it. Whatever. If it shows up, it shows up. Oh, there he is. Yeah, he's stuck on a block. He just got stuck on. Why did they spawn him? No, yeah, whatever. I'm assuming. Oh, well, no, because it's a treasure chest, so it has like a glowing thing on it. So I don't know why they spawned it all the way up there just for it to get stuck on a box. Queen Iron. Queen Iron. Brother, if you're too broke to leave the house, then stay home. I say as I probably busted into his living room. No wonder all you do is wear rags. Actually, I don't even think those guys have rags. They're just sitting there butt naked. They can barely afford the weapons they're holding. Well, one of them didn't buy fancy rags because they were hoarding up. That's why they had Queen Steel. But the other one couldn't afford the rags. That's why they had Queen Iron. It's a damn shame. Yeah, this way. I thought just like a random mob has the key. Odin. Tomato. Sandwich. I was gonna try to kill these guys before she killed that, but didn't really work out as planned. Okay, so I'm assuming the door that we tried to open should be open now? Question mark? The bunker? The one that was down there? So we'll get beat up here. And then we'll go see the way forward. And if it is, we'll activate the bush. And then call it for the night. And if not, we'll still call it for the night. Oh, this guy. I was wondering when he was going to be a boss. Can I lock onto the dude? Actually, he's very close to that. I guess that's predominantly just something for staggering. Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna complain for more resources. I am kind of curious if that one knight with the bayonet was part of the map, or if it was part of the quest.
I feel like this is all we've got for available routes.
Yeah.
Don't let...
Alright. So, now we'll go check if this one is where we need to go. Because basement of cathedral. There we go again, flappy sleeves. I'm curious if, like, if you have to do Nikolai first before you can come over here. Yeah, okay, that is open. Or if, like, coming down here triggers that. I'm assuming as you do Nikolai first, and then it does this one. Maybe. Alright. We'll check. How are we doing? Probably not very. Yeah. Still like nothing, really. Yeah, like, this just hasn't moved. I'm assuming it has to do with the amount of haze that you get. That or maybe the depths just don't give anything. I don't know. Who knows? Shrugs the shoulders, but that is where we will call it for stream tonight. Game, please stop pulling my mouse back. But yeah, so tomorrow will be a shorter stream, about anywhere from an hour and a half to 2 hours. I know I said 1:45 earlier, but I'm changing my mind. It'll be probably an hour and a half to 2 hours because I got to get up early. Hopefully everything on Thursday goes well. If not, then I'll have to do stuff for, probably do another short stream another day for set up another appointment. Actually, I don't know how they do it here for the passport stuff. But thank you everybody for watching though. I do appreciate it. If it's early in the day, if you have a good day. If it's late in the day, feel yourself. Stay safe. Stay hydrated. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.